Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, fellow Pokemon trainers. I'm Pokecam, and today we're going to be starting our playthrough of Pokemon Violet. So let's get started in here. I already got my character created, so let's just go ahead and start everything. This is where our story begins. So in this playthrough, I will be trying to do a shiny-only playthrough. So that means I will only be using shiny, so obviously the starters right now are shiny locked. So no matter how many times if I wanted to try to reset over them, they can never be shiny. You can breed for them, however. I won't be doing that. Breeding I find to be very lacking. It's not very enjoyable. All you're doing is kind of waiting and then running around a lot. So, me personally won't be doing breeding. Here we go. Our room is nice. I like that there's a new message for when you come over and look at the Switch. It's only the gray Joy-Cons, which is all that the Switch 2 can be. But it also says that, hey, this one's got a bigger screen. Thought that was kind of neat. Stairs are always so trippy in video games. I always like that you always have at least one Pokemon pet in the home. Now in this one it just happens to be a Squovit, but I think it was Sword and Shield was a Munchlax, which Snorlax is my favorite Pokemon. I have a tattoo of it on my arm. So I really enjoyed seeing that Munchlax there. That was a lot of fun for me. Ding dong, who could it be? So while we have a second right here, let's turn that text speed to fast. That was always one of the first things I did whenever I played old Pokemon games like Leaf Green, stuff like that. Instantly, text speed to fast. Do forgive the intrusion. Mr. Clavel. We are being banished to our room from Adult Talks, so we can go get our bag and our hat. What if I want to talk with the grown-ups? I also love this huge Squovit plush. Like, can we have this in real life, please? Like, Pokemon, come on. I want a giant Squovit plush, please. Although if I left it on the ground, my dogs would 100% sleep on it. They'd use it as their own personal bed, but doesn't mean I don't want it. Now, a lot of people have given Scarlet and Violet, you know, not the best reviews because they were full of glitches, and I'll be the first to admit, you know, on the Switch 1, it did not run that great. It was laggy, it just didn't run that well. But personally, I never ran into any of those major issues like game-breaking glitches, none of that. So I've never had a problem necessarily with these games. So me personally, these are some of my favorite Pokemon games. My ultimate favorite is Pokemon Leaf Green. I've played it dozens of times. I know it's a classic, oh, it's just Kanto, whatever. It's the generation of my favorite Pokemon, Gen 1, as well as it's one of the only Pokemon games that I had access to growing up. So it's very nostalgic for me. So to say that this Scarlet and Violet, specifically Violet, is one of my favorite Pokemon games, it's something else. And especially on the Switch 2, it runs just so much better. It is just buttery smooth, good graphics. I love the amount of Pokemon that spawn at one time. It's such a change from the Switch 1, and I really enjoy it. Makes the game a lot more enjoyable. Not a fan of the hat. We'll be taking that off. Dear Pokemon. So, like I said, we will be doing a shiny-only playthrough, so that means we will have to find we'll either have to, off-camera, figure out how to get one of these guys as shiny, or we'll have to go hunt for a shiny. So on a previous playthrough that I've done, I went and hunted for a shiny Mareep, which is another one of my favorite Pokemons, and that was kind of my starter for the game. So we'll figure that out. Today we're just going to be getting through the opening sequences and stuff like that. And then once we have access to the open world, then we will be trying to find our first shiny. Now, of these three starters, Fuecoco is my favorite. Just a little chubby crocodile guy. Gotta love him. Waxley with the beautiful hair. Sprigatito playing in the flowers, making biscuits, it looks like. And Fuecoco cooking up some food. Gotta love it. Look at those eyes. Zero thoughts going on behind them. So cute. So for today, we will be choosing Fuecoco as our starter. We will, however, be doing a shiny-only playthrough, but it will not, unfortunately, remain as our starter. Alright, time for our first battle. Of course, you know, we gotta walk around Nemona's house real quick, raid a couple items. Never hurts. Shouldn't leave them out. Now I know... pretty sure there's something... ah, yeah, there it is. Right over here as well. Oh, almost walked right by that one. Antidote potion. Nice, nice. Unfortunately, we can't get to that one up there. Yet. Time for our first battle as a Pokemon trainer. Yes, please do not wipe the floor with me with your high-level Pokemon. Let's just do a low-level battle real quick. Alright, alright. Let's start off a little easy. Yeah. And here we go. You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Nemona. Alright, alright. I also kind of miss the days when your rival would pick the starter that was strong against you. I thought that was always kind of fun. And how the first battles you always had to just use Tackle or Scratch or something like that, and both of you guys were just like tackling each other over and over again, but now it gives you, you know, your stab move right off the bat. Leafage, of course, is not very effective. Not going to do a whole lot against me, but Ember, however, it's over 50%. It's what we want to see. You must have been studying up, smart you. Move. Fire is strong against grass. Yes. One of many things that is strong against grass. Level 6. Only 94 levels to go. Alright, and away we go. We are going to catch our first Pokemon. Obviously, I've played a lot of these games before. I've played this game as well before. So we know how to catch Pokemon, but, you know, for those newer players, to the Pokemon scene, it's always nice to be able to learn everything, learn the ropes. Let's go. Let's go catch some Pokemon. We gotta find a shiny, so that can be our actual starter. Nothing against Wacoco, but, you know, shiny playthroughs are always kind of fun. Now, I remember on my very first playthrough of Pokemon Violet, it was right about here, on release day, I came up here, talked to Nimona, caught a Pokemon, right? And then after that, it kind of releases you to go catch yourself, a Pokemon by yourself. And off in the distance, I saw this bright flash of pink. Like, just vivid pink. And I was like, oh, I wonder if that's like a female Lechonk or something like that. Go up to it. Nope, it was a shiny. Got a shiny in the first 15 minutes of playing. It was amazing. I used it on my team. I still have it in Pokemon Home. The fearsome piggy! God, Lechonk is so cute, though. Look at it. Just look at it. It's so round. It's perfect. Now, I love when it gets startled, its little ears just, like, fling up in the air. Beautiful. Amazing design. Gotta love it. Lechonk was caught. Unfortunately, not a shiny. So, Lechonk, I'm sorry, to the boxes with you. Well, we might as well. Mind me, just being a little loot goblin. The menacing boy. Looks like a Cyclizar, but is it? You smell it. Battle number 2. Pokemon Trainer Arvin. Let's go. What do you got, Arvin? A Squilvet? Oh, no. He won. We're done. We're done here. That's it. We're gonna lose. Here we go. Just spam Ember, get that scab. Oof. Does not do a whole lot, but you know, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. There we go. Okay. would have come in clutch if we could have got the burn right there. Alright, and there it is. There it is. Down goes the Squobet. Challenged by Pokemon Trainer Nimona. Let's go. Sprigatito, we've already faced it. We already know we can beat it. It's alright. We're good. We're good. 2 Pokemon. Alright. Fair enough. I got 2 as well, I suppose, with the Lechonk that's still in my party for some reason. And the burn! Beautiful. That is what we like to see. Now that attack is cut in half, plus that little bit of chip damage every single turn, so that is beautiful. That'll be a next turn knockout. Sprigatito down, 1 to go. Level up to level 8. Disarming voice. Alright, that's a good one. Palmy. Like I said, I think Palmy is my favorite Generation 9 Pokemon. Its shiny is really good, it's really cute. Oh, she cheating. She is cheating here. We can't do that. We can't do that. That's how badly you want to win, Nimona? You gotta cheat? You gotta take advantage? Alright. Let's see if we can still win. Oh, that does not look good. Now, this is when we could really use the burn. Or we get critted out and get knocked out. Lovely. And I'm not gonna bother wasting a revive because this battle is not needed to you don't need to win this battle to progress. So it's all right. It's all good. We can take an early L. It's all good. We'll just chalk it up. Ah, she's cheating. She's cheating. Yo, we couldn't win. She's cheating. That sounds about right. Battle 2, Team Starground. Go through some terastallization. I very much would like to wear a pretty crystal hat. Thank you very much. Boom. And now we're at level 10. I feel like you level so much nowadays before you're actually able to go. I am free to go where... Oh, Jacques. Hello, Mr. Jacques. Out searching for some treasure. Have a school trip every year around this time. Special collaboration between our academy and another school. And would you believe it? I was one of the ones chosen to attend. Get to study and experience the great outdoors off to the east in the land of Kitakami. It's a long trip to get to this year's destination, so we can't send too many students this time. You really are a lucky one getting selected as one of the participants. Well, come to the school's entrance hall when you're ready to hear all the details. Of course, you don't have to take part, but this is the kind of chance that isn't likely to come again, so you should really give it a shot if you're interested. Hope to see you soon. Alright, that sounds like a fun time. I think I'm probably going to wait to start that whole quest line until after we've beaten the main story here in Paldea. So, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a couple of the mystery gifts. Obviously, as you can see right now, we have access to the shiny Wo-Chien and Qian-Pao. We will not be using those in our playthrough. I will be receiving them, and they will be stuck in a box. And I won't be getting the Terra Shards right now either, because that would just be a little bit of an unfair advantage in this whole playthrough, being able to just have those all right off the bat. So we're just going to skip those for now. Once we're done, if we can still claim them, we absolutely will. But for the time being, we're just going to grab this Wo-Chien and Qian-Pao, stick them in a box, and we're going to go find a shiny to use as our starter. And yes, on my main account, or on the account that I play more on, I have done many of these raids. So I don't feel bad about not participating in raids using this account. Alright, we have Wooper. Yeah, there they are right there. There's one at least. Alright, let's head out of here. I'm just gonna go find a shiny to use as our starter. Why is the sky so dark? I think it's nighttime or anything, it's just really dark out. Super potion, alright. Any shinies? Any shiny at all? That is like the first, honestly, like, graphical glitch I've really seen. I don't think it's supposed to do that, if I had to guess. Probably end up restarting my game real quick. Right. It's all good. See if it fixes it. There we go. See, that looks a lot better. That's a night sky. That's not some weird graphical glitch. There we go. Feels a little bit better, looks a little bit nicer. So we don't necessarily have a plan for trying to find a shiny. Obviously we know the gold outbreaks, so like this right here, that is a Wooper outbreak. That is just a regular outbreak. Don't know what Pokemon that is, but that one I know is a Paldean Wooper. So, I think that'll probably end up being our starter, unless I can find another outbreak somewhere over here. So we might just do some resetting real quick, and I'll come back, and then we'll get on to shiny hunting real quick. So I did one reset, and right now we have a outbreak of something right here, kind of right in front of us. Obviously we don't want to like try to do a outbreak that's like way over here or something, because that'd be too high level, and we're not trying to over level before gyms and stuff like that. So let's go take a peek at what this outbreak is, and if it's something we can use, then that's that'll be our starter, quote unquote. Come on, there we go. Another Pokeball, always nice. Tarantula, alright. Such a good, this Pokemon has such a good shiny. I would be more than happy to have this as our starter. So I'm gonna start knocking things out, and then I'll start resetting, and I'll come back when we find our shiny. There we go! There it is, right there. Look at that guy. Look at that little red and black guy. Oh, such a good shiny. Instantly recognizable. Let's go. Let's throw down a save real quick, and let's catch our starter Pokemon. Tarantula, here we go. Look at it. The first shiny sparkles in our game. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. First Pokeball? No. I don't want to damage it. I know we saved in front of it, but I don't want it to get knocked out. That'd be really sad. Let's try a tackle. Let's try a tackle. Okay, let's one more tackle. We got it. We got this. It's not gonna get knocked out. It's gonna be just fine. We got this. All right. Pokeball, let's go. Come on. 2, 3. Let's go. There we go. There is our starter. Love it. Love it. And let's give him a nickname. So we're gonna call it Spooter. Spooter the Tarantula. Love it. The string ball. Alright. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she pretty? Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Ooh, I should check. Do we have a mark? No mark. No mark. That's alright. That's alright. So that is where we will leave off for today. Catching our first shiny Pokemon. I know we didn't do a whole lot today. But, you know, next time around we'll be catching our second shiny Pokemon, and taking on our first Gym/Titan battle. So exciting things coming forward. So me and Spooter want to thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.